All right, I'm gonna try to get all the way over here up against these rocks. Oh, bass, bass, bass. He jumped out of the water for that already,
bass.
Already, I saw him. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We haven't been in Academy's parking lot in a few, maybe even in a few months. I was gonna say days, but today we are actually going in here to get some fishing stuff, but I'm going to get some fly fishing stuff for an upcoming video. I just want to see if they have a few little small flies because I'm starting my fly fishing journey, and also we're going to go get some deer corn. So later on in this video, we're gonna go check game cameras. I need to put out some more batteries. Also, I need to invest in some feeders because just spreading the corn out on the ground, it was cool for the first time, but I don't need to keep doing that. So we're getting corn and fly fishing stuff. So let's see what they got. All right, after 10 minutes in the store and a few laps, two conclusions: deer corn's heavy in the shopping cart, and I don't think Academy or this Academy has flies. So we're gonna go across the street to Walmart. I checked the app and says that they have some. So we're running there to see, and hopefully they do. So we can just have a couple back, because I have two. And like one I think will work, and then the other one's like, maybe not. So let's see, hopefully, fingers crossed they have one. All right, so we were successful in getting our flies from Walmart. We are on the way to the lake. We are taking a little e-bike trip for a fly fishing mission, which is something we haven't done before. So we will talk to y'all when we get to the lake. Hopefully the bike doesn't die. We only got 2 bars of battery. I've been riding this bike. This is what gets me to and from a lot of like my fishing days. So. Small curve. Oh, there's so much bait right there. I just spooked off so much bait. Let's go. That's a good sign. Okay, so we made it. I came straight over here because this bank is pretty much like the easiest. Like, it's all fairly flat and whatnot, but this one doesn't have any tall grass since we'll be fly fishing. And I'm not the greatest with it yet, but I've been learning. I have been learning. I actually have a series of videos that are going to be coming out here, and hopefully y'all will be seeing them in the next few weeks. It should be a 2, maybe 3-part video series. I'm not sure how it's all going to edit up to be, but it's basically like fly fishing the Cahaba. We started it off early spring, and it took us a minute to get it all done, and we just wanted to make sure we had it, you know, how we wanted it, and make sure everything's good in it. But so basically went out and caught some fish earlier in the year, and then after we did that, there was a challenge issued to me to catch a few on the fly, in which we recently just wrapped up. So I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna use this fly rod as an opportunity to try to learn something new in the fishing world. And the cool thing also about learning how to fly fish is there are certain places, especially like in the state of Alabama, that stock trout that you can only fly fish for. So that kind of gives me a little bit of an extra reason to learn how to fly fish. Don't look at my leader. My leader definitely has some knots in it, but I mean, it is what it is. Is it really a leader if it doesn't have knots in it? I guess it's probably more of a leader if it doesn't have knots in it, but hey, mind your business. Also, we have a pretty good day. I haven't been out here and fishing a while. It just seems like the fishing's been kind of tough out here. It definitely got a lot of pressure over the summer than just like that summer heat, and you can see how far the water is, or how low the water is. It's definitely Definitely hasn't got, definitely wouldn't, the last couple of times I came out here, definitely didn't show the love that I was used to it showing. So kind of took a slight break, but we are back now. All right, almost got, ooh, look at this. This is gonna be fun today if we can actually get on some. I've kind of got my casting technique down. I know that I can make a good cast, but I'm still in the process of like actually learning, you know, how to do it consistently. So also, I've really enjoyed throwing this little fly rod because it's exposed me in so many different ways. Just because the one knot that I really love to tie, the polymer knot, it gets kind of hard. Especially these super small guides on this rod. So I've been having to tie like fisherman knots and whatnot. So we're gonna try something different. All right, 3.5 hours later, we are ready to go. We're just gonna throw that out in the water. Whoa, that bank is slick. All right, let's see. This is my first cast, and I haven't done this in a few days, so if it's ugly. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Woo! You see where that landed? You see where that's at? Hey, call me what you want, but you can't call me bro, baby. Hey. I know y'all like that cast. I know it's impressive. I know it's impressive. See, this is the only thing that I'm not looking forward to is like the amount of sticks and whatnot. Just for making more casts, it's probably gonna make it a little difficult. All right, I'm gonna try to get all the way over here up against these rocks. Oh, bass, bass, bass. He jumped out the water for that already, dude. Already, I saw him. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, let's go, baby. Dude, he jumped slap out of the water for that. This is fun. Ooh. Okay, this is what I'm still having to work on, is like landing the fish. I don't want to spoil anything for our little documentary that we did, but I think whenever we get to the fly fishing episodes, y'all are really gonna enjoy some of the things that I say when I'm trying to figure out how to land the bass. All right, hey, there's fish number one. Can I get a let's go for a fly fishing episode? And it's actually like, I know what I'm doing. You see that? Okay, so this fish, I like to dedicate it to Ben Meadows. He's actually the guy that filmed the series for us. Y'all will probably start seeing a little bit more of him. Hopefully, not just in this upcoming series, but just like more Ben. When y'all meet Ben for the first time, you're gonna be like, man, Larry, you should have had this guy a long time ago. Ben's super cool. He basically introduced me to fly. I just caught my bike. I just caught the bite. Oh. Look at this. Okay, we'd say we got two now. But yeah, he's basically the guy that introduced me into fly fishing, and one of the people that issued me the challenge to catch a bass, a certain species of bass, certain type of bass on the fly rod. And now that I've kind of figured out how to cast it, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, me standing on this bank is just a fall waiting to happen. Did you see how that bass came up out of the water? Did y'all see that? He like literally came up out of the water. That might be one of the most sick topwater eats that I've had this year. Like I watched the whole bass come up and eat that. We're gonna try to kind of go back over there in that same spot. Might be kind of hard. Seems like the fish out here are fairly easy to spook. Like once you catch one out of a certain spot, you can spook the rest of them very, very easily. Kind of have to let spots rest. You know, I might have to give the spot 5-10 minutes before I even try to make another cast over here. Whenever they see one of their buddies get caught, they're like, oh, no, sir. Ooh. I mean, that's just beautiful. Oh, I think I got one. Oh, I got a little sunfish. He ate it right on the pop. I am so sorry. I just flung him up on the bank over there. Oh, we might have to go do a fish rescue for you, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm coming, sir. I'm coming. Don't do anything crazy. Oh, I would like to apologize, Mr. Bluegill. My people will be reaching out to your people. Oh, look at that. Fish number 2. Not necessarily the ideal species we're going for, but still really cool, really fun. And it's fish number 2 on our fly rod. And this is probably, it might be fish number 10 for me catching on a fly rod. Maybe not even that high. Might be more like fish number, I don't know, like 7. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Bluegill. All right, let's see what we can get into on down here. Stretch this out. Another cast. Okay. See, this is what I wasn't looking forward to. I need some taller boots so I can just walk down the bank. I saw like a hard ripple before my pop, before the one that he ate it on. So I popped it, the big ripple, then popped it again. And since he was a little small sunfish, I didn't even really feel him eat it. I just saw like the ripple looked a little bit bigger than what they normally look. Then my line got kind of tight. So I was like, there might be one on there. And just so happened there was. Let's go.
What's up? All right, so caught a few fish on the fly rod. That was pretty cool. Caught a couple bass, or caught a bass and then caught a bluegill. So now we are about to load up our corn into the field. We don't have feeders yet, but we are gonna work on that. Hopefully next time that we do this, we will have feeders and we can just kind of buy bulk things of corn, because I see it on Marketplace all the time, people selling like a whole bunch of corn. So I think the move is probably gonna be buying lots of corn, getting feeders, maybe getting like 4 to 5 feeders and just kind of spreading them out and just getting really good deer traffic coming in and out. Then first morning, boom, meat. That's how my mind's running. I'm gonna put corn out in front of our 8 cameras that we have up just to kind of keep the deer moving through, because I kind of noticed the pictures are kind of dwindling down a little bit, so I figure it's probably the perfect time. Maybe next time we come out here, might go buy some salt blocks, try some different stuff, just see what we can do to get the deer rolling in and out. We'll do that, and then also we gotta go replace batteries on one camera, then we gotta go straighten another camera because we've had a possum or something that's been messing with our camera angle. So let's get to spreading corn. We just gotta add corn over here on this side, then we get to the other side. That's when we might have to clear some brush and whatnot. Corn came out faster than I thought it was going to, but we got it added. Never fails. I always get corn in my boot. Every single time, it literally never fails. I put corn out, get corn in boot. Put corn out, corn goes in boot. Put corn out, corn goes in boot. This tree behind me is a persimmon tree. I have a camera all the way back in the back, and this tree is definitely out of range, and there's some like low-hanging persimmons on it. I'm debating on if I should move a camera up to this tree. I just have to like clear out all the brush around this one right here. But I mean, this is pretty much like guaranteed. Like I feel like I don't have to know if deer are coming to this tree or not. Like it's persimmons in the summertime. Or maybe they might not be ripe yet. They're still. Honestly, I don't know too much about persimmons. I don't know if they're supposed to be red or what. I've never had a persimmon. I don't know. Do people eat persimmon? I've never had them. But I mean, I feel like that's kind of fair game. Like you should know that deer are coming to this tree. So it's kind of like, do I just trust the fact that they're coming eating them, or do I want to see the pictures of the deer, or do I just add corn to the back because that's a little bit more secluded? Even though deer season hasn't started yet, probably feel a little bit more safe walking on this side. This is a little bit smaller, more cropped in. Got a little bit more room to navigate and be secretive about walking back here. Also, it's not a, whoa, that scared me. Not a direct line to the shooting house. So, we're just gonna trust the fact that they like the persimmons and they kind of hang out by that tree. Also, it's kind of beat down around the low-hanging persimmons over there, so that definitely means there's traffic of things moving. Also, too, let me know if you want to see me try to trap some raccoons, because I'm gonna show y'all some of the pictures at the end of this video. We have some raccoons that are sizes of like, they're the size of a Labrador retriever easily. easily. All of that corn that was down there has just been plowed through. I haven't seen a single speck of corn yet, so it's a good sign. That means there's deer or probably just raccoons, possums, and squirrels. But it's okay, it's fine, because squirrel season's coming up also. Got two more cameras, 3 more cameras. I've really been enjoying like fooling with these cameras because it teaches me a lot about like just the animals that are out here. Also just electronics in general, because I wasn't thinking about it, but you'd think it'd be pretty common sense that if you have a cell camera, the more pictures and video that you draw off of it, the less that the battery's gonna work. So I think the possum was on this camera, and there was like a couple other things that were on it, so we just need to switch the batteries out. And I'm gonna angle it up a little bit, or I might even move it from this tree. I might move it over just a little bit, I don't know. This is definitely the camera that I pulled the most video off of. It's pretty cool, y'all see in a second. I had a couple of deer that went from field to field to field. Like I had one that I had pictures of in the field we just left, and then I had, like, I think it was yesterday, I have a picture of a buck that was in this field, then it came over to this field. I got it on that camera because this one's been dead, and then it made its way all the way over into the field that we were in the first time and ate some grass, I guess, because there's not much corn. I don't even see a yellow anything on the ground. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But we're gonna change out the batteries, put some corn out in front of this one, and we just got to put corn in the one just right through the woods over here, and then we're done. We can go look at the pictures, see what we got since the last update. So I'm just having to change out these batteries just because I pulled so many videos off of this camera. But I got a lot of videos, and I know I'm probably going to regret it here in a couple of weeks. I'm going to get some picture of some unreal deer. But I'm just going to do picture mode so these batteries will last us until the season, because AA batteries ain't cheap. We're gonna have to check this one, make sure it's connected. All right, says connected. All right, that's it. Let's go look at the pictures. All right, guys, so I really like this Moultrie app because you get to do these smart tags. And I knew this last time, but I didn't do it. So we're just gonna do buck, and we'll do coyote because we have a picture of a coyote. We got our first one, and we got a picture of a fox. So hopefully that'll kind of load in too. I'm not gonna go through all the pictures because we have a whole bunch of pictures of does, and I had a whole bunch of pictures that I just, I had the trigger set too often. So it was like taking 10 pictures of the same deer, and the 10 pictures would be like within the same minute. So just to save us a little bit of time both ways, we're not gonna show all the pictures. But the first run, I will say we probably had a few better pictures, and I had to go out and put some more corn out. And now we have more pictures. So shout out to my cousin Cord. He went and bush hogged all 3 fields today. If you need any work done, like Tuscaloosa, he does like cutting grass, landscaping, anything. Shameless plug for my cousin. Just leave a comment and I can put you in contact with him if you need any work done. Really in the state of Alabama. In the state of Alabama. If you need anything, he's your guy. So yeah, today is October 2nd when we are recording this. Got a little spike here. We're gonna just kind of go through, and we'll go all the way back until August, or not August, September. So we got a spike to start off. This is another like little button buck, nothing too crazy. Little body shot of a few deer. Coyote, baby coyote, small one, but coyote nonetheless, pretty cool. We got another spike. We have an abundance of spikes. We have, see, let's keep going. See, there's a spike with 2 does in the first field that we want to put corn out in. Raccoon out there with the deer. These are the raccoons I was telling you about. That's not a big one. Like, he looks big on camera. I guess he's about average. I've never seen a raccoon up close, but we got a lot of them. Another spike. Same one, same one, same one. See, I got my trigger set too fast. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little, you can see the little bit of bone right there. There's a spike. It gets better. Look at that one. That one looks like Elliot from open season. Got spike and doe. Spike and doe, spike and doe. So we had the harvest moon 3 or 4 nights ago, this past weekend. There's a spike. And we had a crazy looking spike on one of these pictures. See, these are all does. That's why I really like the Moultrie, because you can get it on your, I haven't used any other brands of camera other than Moultrie, but I really like these because you can pull it up on the computer and you can see all of the different deer. You can use your smart tags and it's pretty accurate. Like all the pictures of big deer that I've had have been accessible in the smart tag. This one was just strutting right in front of the camera. I purposely put like a little bit of corn right here in front of the camera, just hoping to get a few like face shots of some of these deer, just to see, you know, just to see them, look them in the eyes and say hello. I wish you could talk to them through the camera, be like, hey, how you doing? Let's see, we got some spike. If you see what I'm talking about, how I have my thing set too fast. That is a fox right there. That's the cool thing about the tag. The coyotes pick up as foxes, or the foxes pick up as coyotes whenever you use the tag. See, so we have an abundance of spikes, and I'm not sure these are all the same one. I think we've looked at 2 different ones up to this point right here. That's the 8-point. That is the really only deer that I've seen. And then there's like a 4-point that's like, basically looks like a big cow horn spike, but he has like the tip of his antlers just kind of break off at the very, very end. So this was the night of the, or a couple nights before the harvest moon. We had a pretty bright, like, I don't think it was a full moon, but we had a pretty bright moon. So we have the 8-point right there, the doe, and then we got another one back there, and there's probably another one back here in the field, because the most I've seen in a single picture is 4, but I know we have a, wait a second. That looks like it has some antlers on it. I don't know, he's too far away. I know we can get a higher resolution picture. I think we can, no, oh yeah, request high res. So I'll have to request this on the phone, and then I'll get it back, and in the next update, I'll show you all that. See, I don't know if that's the ear, like the body doesn't look like a buck, but I mean, that ear looks a little curvy, looks a little prominent right there, so who knows? Oh, here's the moon phase, a waning gibbous. Look at that, that looks good. He is ready for the freezer or the wall. I don't know, I still haven't wall mounted a deer. I've done a couple skull mounts or European mounts, but I haven't wall mounted one. The one I killed last year, I didn't want to wall mount it because I killed it on like a buddy's property, and I saw 3 that night, and I was like, this is, you know, it was the biggest buck I've ever killed, but I really want to kill one on this property because this is like where my dad took me for like my first squirrel hunts and this, that, and the third. So it's kind of like, this is the home property. This is where if I were to kill that same deer I killed out there, it would mean just so much more. Very thankful to kill deer. And whatnot. Just look at that. That was the picture. I saw that, I woke up and I was like, yes, thank you, Lord. So really that is the peak of what we have so far. This is the best deer we have on camera. And we got a good few pictures of him. He's definitely a good mature deer. Be ready to take him out. If he had another year to grow, he'd probably be really, really good and big, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. We got to work with what we work with, because we have a lot of people around us that's kind of like if it's brown is down type areas, so it's kind of difficult. Hey. Yeah, you want to look at the deer? Oh.
Okay.
You wonder who this is? This is actually my son, Leo. Can you say hey to the camera? Can you say hey?
Hey.
He's not feeling too good right now. But so you guys actually haven't seen Leo before, and I was gonna make a whole video of us going fishing, but do you want to be in, you want this to be your first video that you're in? No? Are you sleepy? You're supposed to be asleep right now, man. He hasn't been feeling too good. They had a little stomach bug going around at daycare. Are you okay? Can you flex? Show me your muscles. Say, that's right. Look, do it like this. Yeah, that's right. High five. Yeah. Mwah. Love you, dude. Look, let's look at the deer. Let's look at the deer together. You see that one? Is that a buck?
Look.
Yeah, that's right, buck. Can I have your pass? Thank you. So now you can talk.
2.
You see, yeah, you see the other deer. How many deer do you see?
Yeah.
1, and how many is that?
2.
2, that's right. He's 1. How old is he?
Lee, how old are you? He's 1.5. We've been saying that because we're trying to get away from the Montees. How old are you, man? Let's keep looking at these deer. Whoa, you see all those deer? 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
Yay, that's right. Let's see what else we got on here, man.
A deer.
Yeah, deer, that's right, dude.
A baby.
Yeah, see, he's looking at the TV. Oh. So, you see that one? Yeah, those are deer. Yeah, that's right. Oh, look at that one, man. See, that's that same 8-point. And those are some good does with them, though, too. You see them?
A deer.
Yeah, those are deer. This is what we do. Every time I get a new Moultrie notification on my phone, we look at the deer pictures. You see them? Raw? Deer don't say raw. Deer say meh. He say meh. Meh. That's what deer say. Whoa. See, that one, that's the best deer that we have. That's literally the only one that we have. Other than those spikes. Ooh, look, man. Whoa.
Deer.
Deer, that's right. Let's tap on through these. Let's see what else we can see. Yeah, deer.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
It's deer.
Yeah, deer. See, this is what I was talking about, the camera trick. Ooh, look at that picture right there. Ooh.
Deer.
Deer. Can you say, ooh? Look at that one.
Deer.
Do you want to go deer hunt with me this year? No, thank you. Okay, maybe next year. You're still a little young. You see them? Yeah. Deer. Yeah. That's right.
A deer.
A deer.
Deer.
Deer. Look at all those deer. You got 4 right there. And a baby deer.
Deer.
Deer. Man, that's a good deer.
Deer.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for all of our deer pictures. That is the height of it. So far, we have raccoons, possums. I got a picture of a squirrel a couple of days ago. I'm sure y'all would love to see that. But we're going to keep that one out. It's a secret of what type of squirrel it was. We have raccoon, squirrel, deer, a coyote, the baby coyote, and a fox so far. So this is the best deer we have. Hopefully, as it gets colder, we'll start having a little bit more traffic and they'll start moving a little bit. But yeah, can you say thank you for watching? Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
All right. Can you say fish 'em hard?
See.
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
See y'all. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Woo.
Chasing a bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at them flock, watching them flop. Used to see this in my sleep. When I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car, I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.